You can run, you can hide, but a federal tax on gasoline is coming. So says Tom Borelli with the conservative think tank, the National Center for Public Policy Research. He joins the company now. You don't know, but you think it is your opinion that a big new extra federal tax on gasoline is coming. What's your evidence?
My evidence is basically the new chief of staff for President Obama. Bill Daley, when he was head of worldwide corporate social responsibility for JPMorgan Chase's environmental policy, their policy was to tax energy.
Wait a second, Tom. We were told that this gentleman he worked for JPMorgan.
Right.
You're telling me that he worked on the social responsibility side of JPMorgan?
Yes.
That's what he did?
That he was responsible for worldwide corporate social responsibility. And one of his products really was this environmental policy that advocates for greenhouse gas emissions and taxes on energy any way, shape, or form. So
the theory being that if you put up the price of gas, for example, we'll use less of it.
Right.
So CO2 emissions go down.
Right.
And we save the planet. Is
right.
that the theory?
Well, that's it. And from the banker side, they want to make money trading carbon credits.
But, Tom, it's a pretty thin reed to say the president's new chief of staff holds that point of view, therefore we will get a new federal gas tax.
Well, what we do know, there's a war on fossil fuels. President Obama has a war on fossil fuels. We know about the moratorium in the Gulf. They still can't get permits. He's trying to regulate the coal industry out of business through the EPA. We have EPA greenhouse gas emissions. I think when we're looking at this campaign, there's going to be really two teams. There's going to be the fossil fuel team and the renewable energy team, and Daley is fully on the renewable energy team.
Wouldn't you need a vote in Congress?
Oh, for a tax, but you don't need it for the EPA regulation. They're going to get it one way or another.
But the federal gas tax...
Oh, you would need, you'd need a tax.
That's a vote. You've got to have the vote.
You'd have to vote on that. But they did, through regulation, they're essentially raising energy prices, and then they wonder why we don't have manufacturing jobs. Who in their right mind would build a manufacturing facility in the United States knowing that energy is going to be higher, and the states, Texas, is fighting the EPA as we speak.
Okay. I just wonder if he's becoming more business friendly and whether this sort of goes along with that. You know, last week, I think it was last week, opening up a little bit more in terms of drilling in the Gulf and this and that. Does the president see, hey, the short-term hit to the economy is going to be too great for me to support this type of green energy initiative moving forward?
Remember, the president likes to play basketball. He's given a head fake to the right, but he's going to go left anytime he can. And you could say, I stopped the moratorium, but try to get a permit. The coal industry is trying to get permits for mining. They're trying to get permits for other issues, and they can't, water permits, because they're totally squeezing the fossil fuel industry.
All right, Tom Borelli, we'll see how this plays out. Very interesting. An extra tax on gas? I don't think it'll happen, but you think
Tax
it will.
on energy, for sure.
All right.